What if I told you that AI could completely revolutionize how you create content starting this very year? I'm talking about transforming your entire process, from raw long-form video all the way to perfectly polished clips ready to post. Today, I am walking you through 5 specific AI tools that are genuinely shifting the entire game for creators. We'll explore everything from cinematic shots generated purely from text prompts to editors that auto-discover your best moments. And yes, I will show you how to make this entire automated workflow feel utterly effortless. This feeling of ease is especially true when you pair these tools with my favorite system for auto-editing and scheduling. Let's jump right into the first powerhouse, which is AIvideo.com. This tool is absolutely wild if you ever need to dream up entire scenes just using text prompts. You can generate footage for movies, high-concept advertisements, or simply stunning cinematic B-roll. Once you sign in, you have the option to feed it a full script or jump straight into the dedicated editor interface. I personally prefer the editor because it grants you significantly more creative control over the final output. Within the editor, you can generate standalone images, short video clips, or even perform an image-to-video transformation. For a recent project, I pumped out a huge stack of AI-generated fantasy images, think warriors with fiery capes and epic settings. Then I used their image-to-video model, specifically Kling 1.6 in my case, to stitch convincing movement directly from those stills. The result was a series of highly cinematic, FPV-style clips that I cut together to fake a professional GoPro advertisement. What's even more impressive is that the tool can even suggest sound effects that perfectly match the visual vibe of the clip. It scans the generated footage and dumps those proposed SFX right into your timeline, ready for immediate use. Now we must acknowledge the trade-offs because this technology is still emerging and developing rapidly. You will certainly hit glitches along the way, and you need to be mindful of your credit limits for heavy usage. Furthermore, accessing the truly high-end generation models often requires a corresponding financial investment. While the visuals are amazing for quick concept visualization or short promotional pieces, they sometimes lack minute, real-world details or real camera captures. However, for rapid storyboarding, creating initial mockups, or just grabbing attention quickly, this is an unbelievably fast prototyping method. If you are experimenting with generative visuals, remember to constantly monitor your usage because those credits evaporate surprisingly fast. Moving on, if you are hunting for a powerful yet more affordable replacement for CapCut, you need to check out Filora. This editor has quickly become one of my personal go-to applications for rapid, high-quality polishing of footage. It manages to pack an impressive suite of AI features right into its main interface. This suite includes a robust video enhancer, fantastic audio-to-video capabilities, smart short clip generation, and scene cutout tools. Additionally, it offers excellent color palette adjustment tools and a native AI music generator ready to assist you. The AI music generator is brilliant because it churns out completely mood-appropriate tracks in mere seconds of operation. What I specifically appreciate is the AI video enhancer, which can instantly upscale noisy footage into a much cleaner Ultra HD version. This enhancement is typically achievable with just a single satisfying click on the designated button. There is also a text-based editing tool that becomes absolutely golden for creators dealing with very long-form content. It automatically transcribes your entire video, allowing you to edit the resulting text document for your final cut. You can simply delete filler words or repeated phrases directly in the transcript, and the edit happens automatically in the clip. No more painstakingly scrubbing frame by frame just to eliminate those distracting ums and uhs from your delivery. And that AI music generator I mentioned, you simply select your desired mood, genre, and tempo, and hit generate. It delivers a background score that fits perfectly, saving you from endless scrolling through stock libraries or licensing fees. However, we must discuss the limitations inherent in a tool like this, especially for complex projects. It is generally not the ideal choice for projects requiring heavy, multi-layered visual effects or flagship multi-camera edits. Some experienced creators find that the fine-grained control is noticeably lacking when compared to professional digital audio workstations or NLE suites. And while its affordability is a huge plus compared to many competitors, that lower cost sometimes means fewer advanced bells and whistles for expert color work. The third tool I want to bring into the spotlight is Opclip, specifically designed with the short-form creator in mind. If your goal is to take long videos and rapidly spin them out into dozens of fast, engaging clips, Opclip is genuinely insane at repurposing. You can upload entire recordings or raw, unedited files, and it will slice them into multiple short videos automatically. Templates, automatic captions, smooth transitions, and even automated zoom and voiceover tools are all readily available within the platform. A major benefit I love is that the entire application is conveniently web-based, requiring zero heavy hardware or installation processes. You drop in a simple raw talking head file, and Opclip immediately transcribes, picks the punchiest moments, and applies your preferred caption style. It then exports these clips as fully ready-to-post assets, perfectly formatted for your target platform. They are currently rolling out new features aimed at cleaning up audio, which is absolutely clutch when dealing with unscripted material. This includes automated removal of filler words, tightening unnatural pauses, and even censoring any profanity found in the recording. The main downside is that heavy reliance on the provided templates can make all your content start feeling a little too formulaic over time. Also, the automatic moment selection sometimes misses crucial contextual nuances, so a quick glance over the output is still necessary. All right, for those of you who need automation but still demand a high degree of fine creative control, let's discuss Firecut. Originally launched as a dedicated plugin for Premiere Pro, they have now released a web version mirroring those smart editing capabilities. The web platform mimics the plugin's smart edits, offering features like auto captions, automatic zoom in motion on key moments, and silence removal. It even includes a highly useful feature that suggests relevant B-roll footage directly synchronized to your transcript. I tested an entire introductory segment, requested captions, zooms, and silence trimming, and it returned a clean timeline instantly. The system provided ready-to-tweak keyframes for motion, the finalized captions, and perfectly aligned audio tracks. You maintain the ability to easily switch easing curves, precisely tweak clip durations, and let it hunt for that perfect supplementary B-roll. This allows you to stay firmly in the driver's seat while still shaving off hours that were previously lost to tedious editing tasks. However, there are definitely trade-offs to consider before fully committing to this specific platform. If you are already deeply integrated within Adobe Premiere, using the native plugin version remains the superior experience. The current web application feels simpler, but it can sometimes lack precision when working on very complex, deep timelines. Furthermore, their automated B-roll finder is still considered a beta feature, meaning its suggestions are not yet consistently perfect. Finally, remember that heavy-duty custom color grading or intricate motion graphics will still necessitate using your dedicated, non-linear editor suite. The fifth technique is less of a standalone product and more of a creative hack involving single-frame visual effects. The method involves planning a quick practical shot, grabbing just one perfect still frame from that action, and isolating it. You then feed that isolated still frame into an AI VFX generator designed to create the desired effect right onto that static image. After generation, you carefully mask the effect, precisely match the lighting conditions, and animate it back into your main editing timeline. I personally spent several frustrating tries getting an AI-generated green liquid pour to look genuinely realistic in my composite. It absolutely devours both time and processing credits if you are striving for absolute, frame-perfect realism. But the resulting clip can look like an incredible, tiny cinematic moment that punches well above its weight class. This whole approach is fantastic for creators wanting micro VFX flair without the overhead of renting specialized gear or hiring a dedicated artist. Now, through all these amazing tools, generating concepts, polishing clips, making shorts, advanced edits, and one-frame VFX, a major issue keeps surfacing. That consistent problem creators face is workflow friction caused by juggling dozens of manual micro-steps. You end up dealing with separate exports, countless downloads, manual scheduling efforts, and inconsistent captioning across platforms. All these small tasks steal valuable creative time that should be spent on strategy or better content. This is precisely the moment where the tool I use, Vizard, truly shines and why I recommend it as the glue for your entire creation stack. Vizard is not attempting to replace the creative power of the previous tools, rather, it's built to complement and scale them dramatically. Think of it as your dedicated content operations assistant that automates the tedious parts and scales your posting cadence like a professional. There are three key areas where Vizard becomes a complete no-brainer for any serious content creator looking for scale. First, it offers auto-editing capabilities specifically focused on finding and clipping those highly viral best moments from your long recordings. It doesn't just chop the video randomly. Its AI scores moments for engagement potential to create clips that feel genuinely natural and snappy. The second killer feature is the ability to auto-schedule your content across all your necessary platforms with absolute zero manual effort. You define the posting frequency you want, and Vizard handles queuing up and publishing clips based on the cadence you set. This completely eliminates the need to manage strange manual upload times or maintain a sprawling, error-prone spreadsheet. The third pillar is the unified content calendar, which gives you a single dashboard for planning, reviewing, and executing your entire content calendar. From this central point, you can preview every post, easily adjust any publishing time, and manage everything centrally. When we compare these capabilities to the other tools we discussed, the synergy becomes incredibly clear. iVideo is amazing for raw concepts, but doesn't manage your posting cadence or the repurposing pipeline afterward. Filora offers fantastic local polishing, but you are still manually responsible for getting that polished file up onto the various social platforms. Opclip excels at short creation, but exporting those clips and handling the cross-platform management remains a manual chore. Firecut speeds up your editing timeline considerably, yet it offers no integrated calendar or publisher to handle the final delivery step. Vizard closes that crucial loop by automating the entire end-to-end publishing wheel, significantly cutting down on the daily grind for anyone serious about growth. To speak plainly, if you are a solo creator aiming to grow your channel, the biggest competitive advantage comes from consistency and volume. It is not about achieving micro-perfection on every single clip, but about delivering value frequently. This combined strategy, generating visuals, polishing footage, slicing shorts, advanced edits, and then auto-scheduling, is how you beat the algorithm without burning out your energy. When you are operating with severely constrained time, this automated workflow will always outperform spending hours meticulously managing each individual upload. If you would like me to break down any of these specific tools even deeper, like my exact Firecut prompts, drop a comment below letting me know. Also, if you're curious about my complete AI toolkit, I have compiled a library of over 30 essential tools for creators and marketers. I have left a link in the description for you to explore everything I actively use. Take some time to try combining a few of these different AI solutions together and see how naturally they start to fit your unique content style. Ultimately, the central goal is to consistently produce high-quality, engaging content that actually gets seen by your audience, not becoming a full-time video editor. If you are ready to move faster, click the video currently displayed on your screen right now for more hands-on tutorials covering these exact methods. And finally, if you need guided help setting up a custom Vizard workflow that turns one long recording into weeks of automated short-form posts, simply say the word, and I will walk you through my exact setup. Thank you for watching, and I sincerely look forward to seeing you succeed in the next video.